Yeah, hi. All right. So let's talk about 2022 there, shall we? We're heading to the new year. I don't know when this will be uploaded, but I'm trying to upload whenever I can. We're having Coca-Colas, drinking magnificently, inspiring Miss Bitches go, oh shit, indeed. Oh shit, cheers, motherfuckers, to the new year. So 2022, right? A lot of people saying 2022 was a crazy year to be a wrestling fan. I don't know. Sure, in terms of what crazy things happen, not necessarily like all, you know, like what happened on the screen. It's more so like backstage politics, right? More so what happened backstage was really the more exciting thing to talk about in terms of wrestling than freaking, on screen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So let's talk about, 2022, not just about WWE. Definitely AEW, definitely a lot of crazy shit that happened to AEW in terms of backstage politics, right? So we're going to talk about that. Not a lot about, like, on the show, but what was really good about, like, people probably think this was a great year to be a wrestling fan. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. They probably think it's a great year to be a wrestling fan because, McMahon no longer in charge and shit like that. It's like fucking bullshit, I tell you. Anyway, I want to get things ready. Yeah, hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. Well, yeah, people saying this is the craziest year of wrestling. That's BS. Okay, so let's start with January. So January 2022, we actually started with pay-per-view, right? We actually started with day one. Day one happened. I don't know. Day one. All that really happened. All that really happened was Brock Lesnar winning the WWE title, which was good. Don't give me this bullshit that Big E worked hard. He should have been the champion. No, Big E sucked as WWE champion. It was a waste of time. Stupid. Made no sense him being champion. Him being a goof as a champion. It does not help the title. It does not help the show at all. It's good that Brock Lesnar won the title. I'm sorry if that's a problem. I don't know. Here's another thing, obviously, that was sad. Like, yeah, Big E getting injured. Definitely a darn shame. No doubt about it. But, what can you really say? I don't know what to tell you. So then what happened? It's not gonna be consistent, but like in terms of like remembering certain things, but Brock Lesnar won the title. He was supposed to face Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns got COVID, and then 5 days, he recovered or whatever. You just kind of wonder why he wasn't wrestling the show. Maybe did he really get COVID and whatever? I don't know. It's really weird, but it all worked out, I guess, in terms because we got the WrestleMania match, right? So, the Royal Rumble happened. Royal Rumble was definitely trash. That's for damn sure with Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble's definitely trash. Probably one of the worst Royal Rumbles I've ever seen. Brock Lesnar was the only saving grace of the fucking. I mean, it's not like he saved the show, but for you people that are like, oh, it also was worse because Brock Lesnar was in the Rumble. Who else you wanted to win? AJ Styles? There's people I remember at the time wanted Styles to win. Why? Why would you want Styles to win? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. But yeah, that happened. Yeah. And apparently because of that Rumble, that led to Shane McMahon getting freaking fired by his own father. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, that led to apparently Shane McMahon's departure of WWE. How is it his fault for why the Rumble was bad? Him being in the Rumble was really a cool thing, honestly. But the Sparks he took someone's spot. Fuck off. Who cares? whatever. He gets the blame, like, why? Just because he was in the Rumble and shit like that? I don't know what to tell you. Then, Cody Rhodes leaves AEW and he joins WWE. That was, like, really the big thing. Again, it's only fucking smarks for jizzing, like, oh my god, Cody Rhodes. The only people they remember that watched, like, who watched WWE was, like, really, this guy, he was part of Orton's group who looked gay and shit? Like, what? Why is he back? Why he has blonde hair? Why he has a stupid tattoo in his neck? That's basically what people, like, legit thought. And I'm just thinking to myself, again, like, why people pretend to act like he's some big star, you know, because he went to AEW and smarks like him. That's really it. It's because smarks like him. And he was like a big chump shit or whatever. Yeah, he got injured later in the year. Obviously, it sucks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not happy for anyone getting legit hurt. But it's like, the guy's very overrated and act like this guy's a star. Like, come on, get the fuck over it. Stop it. Really, stop it. Edge turns heel during the year. Again, that's like one of the only big things that happened on the show, and it made no sense. It was probably his worst heel turn he has ever had. I think I made a video, but I didn't upload it yet. Like how Edge's heel turn made no sense, and like I was right. I gotta upload that video soon. But like, wow, what a joke! Like Edge's heel turn, and it amounted to nothing. Like what a waste! What a waste of Edge's heel turn. And it became a shitty version of the Ministry of Darkness and the Brood. And they're talking about, oh, fans are sheep and whatever. It's like, what? I don't have a problem with their supernatural shit. It's just like, can you actually, like, be heels and, I don't know, not, like, just insult the fans, like, having cheap heat? Like, come on. Imagine Undertaker was doing cheap heat. Yeah, WrestleMania happened. Vince McMahon wrestled, which was like, let's be honest here, night 2, a lot of people said night 1 was great because of Cody. Give me a fucking break with this Cody shit. The only thing that was good about night 1 was the main event with Stone Cold. So yeah, Stone Cold returned, that's crazy. But it's like, he didn't need to. It just, if anything, it just, what a waste of time. And ruined the great retirement of Stone Cold when he had his last match with The Rock. To have just a random match with Kevin Owens just for the sake of it. Not saying the match was not bad. It was definitely something to only like look forward to in the end of the day. But it's like it ruined The Rock match with The Rock. It didn't really amount to anything for Kevin Owens because Kevin Owens is like the same type of guy. He's not really like this big star. After that, you had the Elias Ezekiel shit. Like, come on here. What a waste. What a waste of time. But yeah, that happened. The Undisputed titles combined. WrestleMania Night 2 was honestly, in my opinion, was a good show. Just because like Vince McMahon and Austin and shit like that, there were some good matches or whatever. The matches weren't too terrible. I liked the Johnny Knox. I thought it was entertaining. Like Johnny Knox was just saying Sami Zayn and shit like that. Good. It was like a good vibe, and it felt more like WrestleMania than Night 1. To be honest with you, obviously the main event. I get why people didn't like the main event. I'm not saying the match was terrible, but definitely the main event could have been way better. They had a better last match. They had a big better match at SummerSlam. So there you go. But yeah, the titles not combined, like really combined. It's like Undisputed, but it's not really combined. Like why didn't do that yet? I don't know. Then Reigns became a part-timer. Why did he have to become a part-timer? I don't know. It's just like, wow, you're just like, all that work for nothing and the guy's not on the show. I'm sorry, it's hurting the show. You gotta have him on the show. You know what I mean? Not having him on the show, it's like really hurts the show. Yeah, not much really happened to me, and I don't know. It's just boring shit. Oh yeah, Orton gets injured. That's a darn shame. I think I made a video, but I haven't uploaded that actually. It's a bunch of projects, and I got busy. Yeah, Orton gets injured. Sad, darn shame. Yeah, they combined also the tag titles. Hopefully, it'll stay combined. Then yeah, the whole crazy, McMahon McMahon gets at his accusations. Again, it was all consent. People like to twist and say that it's hush money. He used his own, you know, he cheated. Sure, again, he was already separated with his wife. I'm not condoning cheating, but like, the thing is, like, what does this have to do with like him having to lose his own livelihood? Obviously, Smarks are happy because they think WWE better with Triple H in charge, or they just don't like Vince. They have this anti-McMahon agenda, and great, the guy's no longer in charge of WWE. Also, like, he loses, like, he decided to retire, which shouldn't have happened. Now he wants to come back, apparently, which, I mean, in all honesty, fucking who cares? I would love to see him on TV in some sort of way still. And that's the guy, he's an alpha male, okay? Maybe he'll stop this whole release shit. Like, all these release wrestlers coming. Yeah, that's another thing. All these fucking stupid release wrestlers coming back. Or all these fucking indie people coming on WWE, and they're making WWE fucking more lamer and gayer and boring. And people think it's a good show because all these smarky people, the women are main eventing and shit like that. Give me a fucking break with that shit. SummerSlam main event was the only real good thing about the fucking show. They had a good last minute standing match, Lesnar and Reigns. They had a Clash of show, which was pretty fun, which was kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was pretty fun. You know, like, yeah, McIntyre Reigns was fun. Dominic heel turn. Sure, it started off weird, but I mean, I don't mind really Dominic as a heel or whatever. I just thought they could have done way better. I thought it would have been funny. Like, why not have him be Dominic Guerrero? I don't really like him being the Judgment Day. Like, imagine if he was like with Vicky Guerrero and Chavo. That would be, honestly, in my opinion, way better. But Vicky's in fucking AEW. The Crown Jewel thing, Logan Paul wrestled Reigns. That was good. Like or not, Logan Paul actually showed awesome shit. And all the War Games. They bring War Games in Survivor Series. No traditional Survivor Series shit. Whatever. You know, that's how we end the show. And yeah, John Cena's back on SmackDown for like one night or whatever. That happened in WWE. Now let's talk about AEW. Obviously the Cody Rhodes thing. Then the whole Summer of Punk or Summer of MJF. MJF cut his shoot promo. Then he gets fake fire or whatever. And it's the Summer of MJF. He leaves, not on the show. Because the pipe bomb or whatever, you know, obviously that lit up like something, but then they mounted doing nothing with that promo. So it's like, oh, you know, he didn't, let's fire and keep him off TV, because God forbid, you know, when he comes back on TV, the whole media scrum shit happens. You know? The whole media scrum. I'm watching SmackDown right now. The hell? Oh God, a trainee is back. Oh. And she looks more like a man than ever. Are you kidding me? I gotta put on my glasses. Gotta put on my reading glasses. I'm a nature boy. Okay, Ric Flair come back. There you go. That's another thing about the end of 2022. Ric Flair comes back. And drag. Ugh. Yeah, I'm doing this while SmackDown is on. The SmackDown with John Cena comes back or whatever. Care. Ugh. Okay, yeah, the media scrum. I know I didn't talk, but I did it on my AEW review, whatever. This whole media scrum. Or let's say anti-CM Punk. It's funny. Smarks likes CM Punk, right? Or they turn on him because he called out, they're saying that these people are children and whatever. Which, I mean, is he wrong? Apparently he's trying to help these people, like, to actually, like, become good wrestlers, like, adapt to a style to tell stories and whatever. Which I'm surprised that what Punk would do. But then CM Punk, oh, you know, Punk's bad or whatever. You know, like, I don't know. Like, Punk's bad. Punk is an evil man. Like, they apparently, you know, people in AEW hate Punk. You know, like, he's a, I don't know. It's fun. They all were happy about CM Punk coming to AEW, then they hate on fucking CM Punk. They don't like CM Punk, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what to tell you. But, you know, they wanted this guy to be in the company. It's funny, at 1 year, you know, people love him, but people start to not like him, whatever. When, if anything, Punk spoke the truth. I'm not saying, like, yeah, he did work himself into a shoot, right? Basically, like, you know, he's what we were children or whatever. And then, like, he's bashing the fucking owner. He's bashing, like, wow, like, holy shit, this guy really fucking is gonna say the fucking shit he did. Was like, holy shit, what are you doing? You know, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy what he did, but alright. Well, wait, they're actually doing a women's title match, like, impromptu with Charlotte. Are you kidding me? Yeah. I don't fucking know. Whatever. I'm doing a little live SmackDown reaction there too now, I guess. But yeah, fucking the media scrum. Obviously, the craziest thing to happen, right? Freaking, like, CM Punk says all this shit he said. You know, he made people angry. You know. Yeah, yes, Charlotte win the women's title. Wow, that's so predictable. It's obviously just, oh god. So man, I want to vomit. God, great. You gotta get trained. We gotta get trained. I'm the Nature Boy. I'm the 16-time world champion. Oh yeah, I can't forget Ric Flair's last match, right? Huh? Ric Flair had a last match in, and it was terrible, unfortunately. Fucking terrible. I'm sad to see that. Ric Flair came back to have his last match. Like, come on, Rick. You didn't need to do that. And the match was not good at all. You didn't need to do that at all. That was just a darn shame. Yeah, McMahon wrestled one last time, and that was cool. Like, you know, Undertaker went into Hall of Fame, was cool. But yeah, AEW definitely, you know, like, AEW was stupid. Like, oh, Hangman Page, CM Punk gets injured. Then he fucking, you know, then he comes back with the title, and then freaking he hates on fucking, you know, AEW, and he's guilty of the shit he said was done. But, like, he does say, like, what, like, you know, sure, like, these people don't know what the fuck they're doing, even though he's the draw, and then, yeah, he fucking works on the shoot, and then fucking has a fight with the fucking elite people. Oh, the dog, and whatever, and it's stupid. Okay, if anything's all stupid, and, like, but again, the EVP attacks the worker. Like, that's like fucking a bunch of lawsuit issues, you know, that can happen. It's fucking stupid. Paige is in AEW, and fucking a bunch of people, jobbers, were debuting AEW, and it's like, who cares? Same thing with WWE, with fucking Triple H, with jobbers who got released and shit like that. Like, who cares? Who cares about fucking Fatty Bronson, or who cares about all these fucking Dakota Kai? Yeah, basically the show gets more worse too. Okay, that's basically all the show for you. And MJ becomes champion. William Regal, he's leaving AEW. You know, he turns on them. Blah blah blah. All these dumb pay-per-views. A jobber beats Jericho. It's all terrible. Is it really fucking exciting? I don't think so. And a Dragon Lee's debuting WWE. Not excited, people. Wrestling is boring. Backstage politics were kind of more fun to listen to, whatever. But just at the end of the day, all stupid. Alright? Wrestling was crazy, but stupid at the same time. Just shitty television, and wrestling's not, it's not a great time to be a wrestling fan, people. It's the shittiest time. One last time, peace. Yeah, bye. Just a little short video, just a little, give a little highlight or whatever, and just like, who cares?